Now let's talk about drinking alcohol. It's a habit that is as old as civilization, but it seems to be fading slowly. The decline began in the mid-2000s, and over the past few years, it has accelerated. The decline has accelerated. According to experts, you can blame Gen Z for this, or those born between 1997 and 2012. Despite their myriad problems, Gen Z is not seeking comfort in alcohol, apparently. And if they are, it is much lesser than the previous generations. And this has contributed to a global decline in alcohol sales. But what explains this shift? According to one of the world's top brewers, apparently, it is higher screen time. Here's a report.
Alcohol is the new tobacco. Alcohol bottles need warning labels. Try dry January. If you don't live under a rock, you have probably heard these statements before. Do you know the result? Alcohol consumption has been falling globally. According to the World Health Organization, there's been a steady fall since the mid-2000s. Average per capita alcohol consumption has dropped from 5.7 liters in 2010 to 5.5 liters in 2019. Last year, global alcohol sales declined by 1%. If you zoom in, you will see that some types of alcohol are especially in the red. Like wine, last year, global wine consumption hit its lowest level in decades. Global sales fell by 3.3% compared to 2023. They reached about 214 million hectoliters. 1 hectoliter is 100 liters. So 214 million hectoliters may seem like a good number, but it is the lowest in more than 60 years. Simply put, it has not been a good decade for alcohol. And a big contributor to this trend is Gen Z. This includes people born from 1997 to 2012. They are hitting snooze on wine o'clock, drinking much lesser than the previous generations, and hurting alcohol sales. Question is, why is this happening? Apparently, screen time is to blame. We aren't saying this. Atsushi Katsuki is. He is one of the world's biggest brewers. The top boss of Japan's Asahi. He says that before the rise of digital platforms, alcohol used to occupy a much bigger share of people's entertainment and joy. Now, gaming, video streaming, and social media are gulping down much of this so-called share of enjoyment and driving abstinence among youngsters. This argument adds another dimension to the debate of alcohol consumption, which is mostly focused on health concerns, fueling the decline. But Katsuki believes that there is little scientific basis to them. He says that certain studies show health benefits of alcohol. Sure, previous research has shown the benefits, like linking the consumption of red wine to lower risk of heart disease. But now we know that many of these studies were funded by the alcohol industry, and such research has been debunked. Instead, credible research says that alcohol consumption is linked to liver disease, heart disease, cancer, and mental health conditions. People now know that there is no safe level of drinking any alcohol. This may be grim news for the world's drinks companies, but the advantages of the growing awareness are unparalleled. As alcohol consumption has decreased between 2010 and 2019, so has the number of deaths related to it, by as much as 20% per 100,000 people globally. There has been a steady increase in anti-alcohol policies as well. Almost all countries implement alcohol excise taxes. Regulators are pushing for mandatory tobacco-style health warnings. Ireland will be the first country to introduce this measure from next year, thanks to widespread knowledge and ease of access to it. Youngsters are more aware about the risks of alcohol. This is a turning point for alcohol consumption. And as for big alcohol, maybe they will need a drink to process this.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.